Hi everyone, I'm Mel from Spokz People, one of the team there, and today I'm sitting in my car because it's so noisy everywhere. I was looking for a quiet space, and just to let you guys know that next week, next Wednesday, we have our live event on the 19th of June, and we're going to be talking about thoughts. So we've been looking at how we can manage repetitive thoughts, negative automatic thoughts, and perhaps obsessive thoughts as well, and ways that we can manage that. So I'm sure living with disability, most of us recognise times when our brains like to brood. We spend ages worrying about stuff, over-analysing it, and sometimes that can actually, spiral out of control. And initially that kind of worrying gives us a bit of relief, but in a way, when we experience that relief, it encourages us to do it more. And so like an addiction, really, it feeds us to have more and more of these repetitive thoughts, and the situation can get worse. Now, my job as a therapist is to help people and myself to break that cycle. And we break these habits that we're in generally by digging a bit deeper and finding out what's the meaning behind these thoughts that I'm having, or these feelings, sensations, actions. And quite often, and particularly when we're living with disability, it's often about safety and control. Now, our bodies are wired up for survival, so our brains are very good at reminding us of all the millions of times that this certain situation went wrong, and at the same time forgetting the few times or the times when it has gone right. And this is particularly, our brains are prone to doing this, particularly if we've experienced trauma in our lives, which we know is so common when you're disabled, whether that's through accident or injury, or your diagnosis, or just the everyday struggles of living and dealing with discrimination and access problems. We have that build up of that cumulative trauma. So we if we want to change, we need to kind of work hard to train our brains to do something else, because our brains tend to go into that avoidant approach to keep us safe. So we have to train our brains to kind of approach things, and we'll be exploring in a lot more detail on Wednesday how this stuff happens and strategies that can help you. Now, one of the things that I use and other people suggest is doing a visualization technique where we visualize a stop sign. Now, you can do this any way you like, but it's really important that you take some time to use all your senses to visualize a stop sign. So for me, I like to visualize a flashing bright red glowing stop sign. And when I feel myself kind of spiraling, I will focus on that stop sign. So have a go at doing that yourself. So think about, what is the colour of your stop sign? What do the letters look like? How big is it? What colour is the background? Is it moving? Is it flashing? And as most things, making change, we have to practice it. And we know you kind of need to practice these things for like a month frequently for it to become a new habit. So try, if you can, to visualise this stop sign. Do it when, like after this video, when you're not thinking about stuff or spiraling or having obsessive thoughts. Practice it when that's not going on, so that it becomes really vivid in your mind, and then with time it will get easier and you can hook onto that. So that's what we're going to be talking about next week. If you're not yet a member of Spokz People, we're a non-profit organisation. We're partly funded by the lottery, but we ask for £5 a month to access our services. So that's only about, I think it's £1.15 a week, or you can pay up front, it's £50 a year. But we also have a free 30-day trial, so there's no reason not to sign up and just give us a go. Look around, look at our wellbeing program. So talking about repetitive negative thoughts is chapter 8.2 in our program, and there's lots of chapters, and it's a combination of text with videos and exercises and toolkits and strategies and all sorts of things that you can work on. So do check us out at spokzpeople.org.uk, and if you have any questions, you can email us at info@spokzpeople.org.uk. And before we go, we're also still looking for a video presenter, so if you'd like to see someone else's face on these videos instead of mine, which I certainly would, and you're happy talking about well-being and mental health and your own journey, as well as working with Spokz People to put things together, do let us know via email as well. And I hope to see you all soon. Bye for now.